Hey everybody, so I just wanted to give you guys a kind of a video walk around of the truck, talk about a couple things. On my 79 F-150 full-time four-wheel drive Ranger pickup. And it's just basically in order to give you a little bit of a different view than you can get just from the photographs. And then, like always, even after you check out all the text, the pictures, and the videos, then, you know, if you have more questions, then obviously either put it down in the comments or get a hold of me via that contact seller button in the listing. If there's any more pictures, more information, or more video you want, I can do whatever you need. So overall, it's a really clean truck, as you can see. It is what Ford called one of their glamour colors, extra charge optional colors. It's called Sand Glow, and basically it's a gold metallic. Now, they did have some color, a color that was similar, that's not the same though, and I found that out in trying to get some paint that I needed after we did the cab corner repair on the driver's side. And there is a color called medium, I think it's called medium gold metallic, and that's actually not the correct color. And maybe somebody that knows more than I, which a lot of people do, can chime in, because I couldn't find the color. I do have the Deluxe Marty report, that's part of it, and it gives you that sand glow, and a code, but that didn't really help. And what ended up happening is that I finally found it on the 1980 to 83 Ford truck color palette. And I'm not sure, maybe because this was built, I believe it was in June of 79, so probably towards the end of the 79 model year runs. And maybe then somebody was actually able to order that sand glow that was taken over for the medium gold metallic. But it is about, I'd say then, we'll come around to that driver's side cab corner area, about, I guess, 98%, 98.5% original paint. Basically, the portion that was painted, or that I actually did myself, was this cab corner area, not the door, any part of the door, the cab corner from this behind this molding line, that's where we did the repair at, that's where the seam is, and then on down is new sheet metal. And then as you can see, there's still some waviness and issues in this area of the front leading edge of the bed, because I'm not great at body work, and I did the best that I could by myself. It's a little tough to get to the other side because both the cab corner area and the bed is double walled, so you can't get to the other side very well. But I basically painted this front leading edge of the bed from here and then faded it back to about the area just in front of the fuel door. So that's new paint, and it did match fairly well. So anyways, yeah, that's the only parts of the truck that's been painted. Really a rust-free body. That cab corner needed to be replaced, not due to rust, it was damaged. And I do have a before photo, I believe, as part of the photo gallery. So you can see the damage that the truck had when I got it. Obviously there's dings, other use dings, battle scars, if you will, all around the truck. But overall, it is pretty straight. Ding. Dings. Ding. Yeah, but again, overall it's pretty straight. You can see some fading. Actually, it's like I'd call it thinning of the paint on the hood. Hopefully that shows up in the pictures also. So yeah, it's a pretty stock truck. Everything on it, I guess I'd say, is stock with an exception of the wheels and tires. The 4-inch suspension lift, and a set of headers, and brand new, completely brand new, all dual exhaust with stainless tips. Engine wise, it's all stock. Interior wise, it's all stock, with an exception of that cassette player that I added. I did do some work on the door panels because I thought the original just plain all black was kind of boring. These are actually leather inserts. I added some grommets. Seat is really nice. You'll see in the pictures it has some cracking on the vinyl portion that's there in between the driver's door and the seat. Carpet is brand new. I installed that with new padding, and then I paid like twice as much just about for the carpet to be already have the soundproofing attached to the bottom of the carpet, so it's really thick, and that helped a lot to quiet up the cabin. And other than that, though, I can tell you, being a 4x4 truck, 4-inch suspension lift, 35-inch tires, it's going to be a little bouncy when you're driving. It's just the behavior of that animal. But in saying that, this is by far the quietest driving 4-wheel truck that I have ever owned. There are no squeaks, no rattles, nothing appearing to be loose as you're bouncing down the road. You can see everything here is really nice. It's owner's manual. Let's have the lock group, which one key, the ignition key, works both doors. The locks work great. It also works the locking glove box, and you can see it easier on the other side, but the hood prop, to prop the hood up, has a lock as well, and the key works that. All the lighting on the truck work. You can see how easily the door gaps because of some of the little dents and issues that the truck has had. The gaps are not the cleanest, but the doors open and close with ease. No issues with that. That's the original Ford chrome step bumper. Came with the truck. Aluminum steps, yeah, that's another add-on, obviously. Give you a look on the inside from the back here as well. Map pockets are brand new. They were installed originally on the truck as well because the holes were already there for them. And the all new carpet. There is an extra set of seat belts for a middle passenger there that I just have tucked up behind the seat. And you know what? This is a metal plate here. And honestly, I have never seen that before, and I don't know what it is. It's got a Ford part number on it, like a 74 part number on it, D4, and then blah, blah, blah. And I actually don't know what that is. I'd love to hear if somebody else that sees that knows what that is. It can help me out. All the gauges work. New fan blower. It works great. Obviously you gotta have these on. The listing, I made doubly sure that the listing does describe that though this was a factory AC truck. The compressor is not there. It never was while I've owned the truck. So I'm not quite sure. In addition to that, what else you would need in order to get AC going back on this truck again. So that's how you pop the hood open. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. You got to do the typical Ford bump with your arm. There we go. Sorry about that. Light works. It's nice and clean, not rusty. Hope you can see that okay. And I do have a separate cold start video. I drove it a couple miles to get down here, so I'll give you a start still. Usually all I need to do is just touch that key. Like that. Fires up. Switching between the main tank, the rear, to what's called the midship tank. The rear tank is brand new, and the midship tank was removed. I removed that and cleaned it, and then we had to do that because we repaired the hanger, which is also a skid plate and is no longer available. The bottom of that skid plate was rusted. So we fabricated a new one and then installed that midship tank. And again, you got the cassette deck that works now. The 2 new speakers behind the doors in the factory location. Yeah. So yeah, all the lights work. I'm planning on doing some pictures of the lighting, shows all that. You can tell that turn signals, all the lights outside and inside do work. And give you a shot here of the bed really quick. And I don't think I can do that one-handed. Hang on. Here's the bed, inside of the bed. Check out the roof at the same time. You got really nice strip rails, no rust. try to catch that in the photos as well. But so yeah, their bed has its dings and scrapes, and it is what it is from use, but it's still in great shape. This is like the worst of it right here, is slipping through a little surface rust. I chemically treated, and that's the worst of it in the bed. There you go. So like I said, hopefully that gives you a little bit of better picture of the truck. Actually, let me get you undershot views on videos as well. There's that new rear tank, new dual exhaust. And you can see how rust-free the body panels are. There's that midship fuel tank with its skid plate. On the other side real quick, finish it up. So yeah, hopefully that gives you a better look. And again, like I said, if there's anything more you want to see or know about, get a hold of me. All right, thanks everybody. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to show you guys really quick too was that is on the 4x4 system. You know, I don't see too many people in their listings demonstrating or showing their 4x4 vehicles of any kind and demonstrating the actual 4x4 performance of the vehicle. And so I wanted to make sure that everybody knows and understands that even though this is a full-time four-wheel drive system, it does work very well. And in this particular truck, it's running good. So what I wanted to do is, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not, but the truck is currently in a high. This is this one up here. That's your normal dry roads, everyday driving selection, where it should be. And so truck is in drive right now, and so this is the light right here. If you can see that, that's the light that indicates whether the truck is in either lock, high lock, or low lock. So now it is not illuminated. So I'm going to shift the truck into high lock, which it does easily. And if you can see that light illuminated, and I'll shift it back into high again, right there, and it goes out. So back into high lock. Truck's still in drive. Here we go. So, still in lock. I'll take it out. Just make sure it's not in neutral. Yeah, so it's in regular high now, which is back to normal driving conditions. And I'll try to do another one. I don't want to do it on this particular road. We don't have enough slipping around sliding here for me to want to put it in low lock. but I'll show you guys that eventually as well. But I wanted to demonstrate just that it does come in and out of four-wheel drive. The light does light up on the dash like it's supposed to. All right, thanks.